In this video, I'll show you how to pair your AirPods Pro 3 with your iPhone and how to use all the different features. So let's get started right away. The first thing you need to know is that these needs to be, both AirPods Pro needs to be in the case. And if you already paired them in the past with another device, you'll have to put the case in pairing mode. If you see the light over here blinking white, the way it is on mine, it simply means it's already in pairing mode. You don't have to do anything else. If it's not, well, you simply have to double tap where you see the light and the case will be in pairing mode. Next, take your iPhone, unlock it, and automatically once you bring it close to the case that is open in pairing mode, you should see this screen appearing, telling you to connect them. So at this point, you simply have to select Unlock to connect. But what if you do not see this appearing? Well, in that case, leave your AirPods Pro with the case open the way they are in pairing mode. So you're going to find the settings of your iPhone. Usually it looks like this. Select Bluetooth. Go down this list. And the AirPods Pro should appear right over here, other devices. Tap on them and they will connect. So now let me show you all the different features of your AirPods Pro 3 and how to use them with your iPhone. How to control your music, take calls, and have access to all the features of your AirPods Pro 3. So let's get started. So first of all, both of these AirPods are touch sensible on the stem, which means that you can press the stem, okay, with 2 fingers like this. It will register, and depending when you're doing this, it will activate certain features that I'll talk to you in just a few seconds. These AirPods Pro also have, both of them, on the stem a flat surface. As you see, the stem is circular. It's like a tube, but one side is flat. This is where you can control the volume. So when you wear them, if you slide down, it will lower the volume. If you go up, the volume will increase. You don't have to wear both of these to have access to all the controls I will show you now. For this example, let's pretend I have them in my ears. So if you want to play pause audio from a music app or maybe YouTube, you simply have to squeeze the stem once. This is to play. Squeeze the stem again to pause. If you're listening to music and you want to go to the next track, you just have to double press this stem. So you need to do it quickly. Don't take long pauses between each press. Okay? Quick. This will go to the next song. To go to the previous track, triple press. 1, 2, 3. Quickly. If somebody is trying to call you, you're receiving a call, to answer that call, you simply have to press once on the stem. You'll be able to talk. If you want to switch between active noise cancellation, transparency mode, and adaptive audio, you can do this on the AirPods themselves simply by keeping the stem pressed during about 1 second, and it will switch from one to another. So let's say I'm in noise cancellation. If I do this, it will switch to transparency mode. If I do this again, it will switch to adaptive audio. So let's say I'm over here on my iPhone. If I drag down from the top right corner, you can see that usually right now the volume goes in my AirPods. If I tap over here, I'll be able to switch between transparency mode, adaptive mode, and noise cancellation. How to use the live translation feature of your AirPods Pro 3. So let's get started. So step number 1, wear your AirPods Pro in your ears, or if you don't want to do that, put them in the case and open the lid and leave them like this. Then on your iPhone, open the settings. Your AirPods should be right over here. If you don't see them, go into the Bluetooth and you should find them in the list. Click on the eye icon beside them. Then we need to go down in this menu until you see translation. click on Languages. Over here, you're going to see the languages you have downloaded and the one that you can currently download. There's a limited amount of languages currently available since this is in beta. You're obligated to download these languages on your phone, the ones that you will use. And they will be available offline as well. That's the good news. So in my case, I have clicked on the blue download button for German and English. But for you, maybe you need French, Portuguese, and Spanish. These are the only languages currently available. If you want to delete a language in the future because you don't use them, you can click on Edit and you'll be able to click Delete this way. Rest assured that in my case, it took around 10 minutes to download a language. It got stuck at a point at 70% for a long time, but then it finished. So just be patient. It may take 10, 20 minutes. I even read some people, it took even more time. So once you click download, just put your iPhone aside. I mean, you can continue using your iPhone. You won't be able to use this translate option right away. To use Live Translate, well, it tells you over here what you need to do. You need to wear both AirPods in your ears, and you'll have to squeeze the stem, okay, like this, of both of them when they are in your ears during around a second, 2 seconds, okay, both of them at the same time to enable live translation. And you absolutely need to have the Translate app made by Apple. And another method to launch this live translation that I find easier, or at least I prefer this way, is to go into the Translate app. Over here, tap on Live. And over here, select the languages. So let's say the person in front of me is speaking German, and I want to have the translation in English in my ears and on the display. Well, I'll put these informations. And then I'll click Start Translation. Now I'm not speaking German, so and no one around me is speaking, but if this was happening, you'll see over here that it's translating from German to English, and especially I will hear it with a 5 seconds delay in my ears. How to use the heart rate monitor on your AirPods Pro 3. So first thing, make sure that you're wearing these in your ears, or at least put them in the case with the lid open. Then on your iPhone, what you need to do is to go into the settings. Once you open settings, you should see your AirPods Pro right over here. And if they're not there, click on Bluetooth, and then you should be able to see them in this list. These are mine. Click on the eye icon. And from here, you need to go down until you get to privacy and heart rate. Make sure this is turned on. If it's green, it means it's turned on and you're good. Now, how do you use them? Well, there's multiple ways. First of all, you need to wear at least one of these. You're not obligated to have both of them in your ears to have this enabled. So I'll just put one. And now you need a compatible app. And there's many of them. There's also the Apple Fitness app. And honestly, I'll put on the screen right now a screenshot of the most popular ones that are compatible, but there's many other ones that can get your heart rate from your AirPods. Over here, I have the Nike Run app. Now, the first time you're going to use this feature on an app, you may get this screen. If you see this, you need to go down, and over here, you see Allow Nike Run Club to write, and here you get heart rate. You need to enable this. You need to give the permission to the app to get your heart rate. So you can turn this on over here and over there as well. Allow Nike Run Club to read your heart rate. Allow. And now the workout has begun. The heart rate will be right over here. And it takes a few seconds for it to appear. Here we go. 73. And I'm only wearing one AirPod. You can also view your heart rate at any moment with your Health app. This is the app made by Apple, and there's a good chance your iPhone came with it. So open the app. On the lower right side, tap on the magnifying glass and type heart rate. As soon as you start typing, you should see this option. Tap on heart rate. And right over here, you're going to see your live heart rate. If you tap over here, you see right now it's at 73 on this graph. And yeah, it's going up and down depending what you're doing. You can also click on show more heart rate data. And if you wear them long enough, you're going to have more data over here to analyze. How to change the ear tips, the tips of your AirPods Pro 3. So in the box, it comes with these over here, extra small, small, and large. And the one that are included are the medium. To remove the ear tip, all you have to do, I'll give you my tip, honestly, it's to put it upside down. Okay, simply pull on it gently until it is in this position. And then you're going to simply pull it completely out. Every ear tips have a marking. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but over here I see an M being written on the inside. Now take the new ear tip you want to use. Let's say I want the extra small. And as you notice on the AirPods, this is an oval. And this is an oval as well. You simply have to bring both of these together, take your thumb and push until you hear a click. And this is about it. Once the click is heard, it means it's safely in place and you can start using them. So very easy to remove, okay? Number one, put them in this position, then simply pull. Take the new ear tip, align it, push it with your thumb or with a finger. You hear the click? This is it. If you don't like the tips that come with these AirPods, I'll put in the description links towards tips made out of foam. I want to show you 5 different ways on how to charge your AirPods Pro 3. So let's get started right away. So method number 1, the easiest, is to get one of these USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, plug one end in the port of the case, and by the way, your AirPods needs to be inside of the case if you want them to charge at the same time as the case. So connect one end over here and the other end of this USB Type-C cable, connect it in a wall adapter like this one. Doesn't have to be Apple. And now all you have to do is to connect this in your wall outlet and your AirPods will charge. You're going to hear a chime simply telling you it has started charging. Method number 2, if you have an Apple Watch, well, this is the charging cable that came included with the Apple Watch that has a magnetic wireless charging pad like this one. You simply have to connect this end of the cable in a wall charger. I used the same as last time. Connect this end in your wall outlet. And now we just have to bring this magnetic piece over here on the back of the case. And here we go. It will start charging this way. Then you can charge your AirPods Pro 3 with a portable power bank. So you can connect both of these using a USB to USB Type-C cable. I'll connect one end in the power bank and the other end in the AirPods Pro 3 case. And it just starts charging. But this portable battery bank also has a wireless charging mat right on top. So by simply dropping the AirPods Pro 3 case with the back on it, it will start charging. Here we go. Another method, well, you can simply connect them to your smartphone. Could be Android or iPhone. So over here I have a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. I connect one end in my Android smartphone and the other end right over here. And it starts charging using the battery of the phone. And finally, the other way to charge your AirPods Pro 3 is by using a wireless charging dock like this one, or wireless charging pad, name it the way you want. This model is made by Anker. It has a MagSafe on the top and a basic wireless charging right below. So let me show you how it works. First, we need to connect this part with a USB Type-C to a wall charger. And now I simply have to take my AirPods Pro 3 case. I can drop them over here and it will start charging, or I can put them on a MagSafe charging mat, and it will stay over there and charge this other way. I'll show you how to get the battery percentage of your AirPods Pro 3. There's multiple ways on how to know this information, so let me show you how it's done. First thing, and the one I prefer, is to simply put a widget on my iPhone over here where I can see the battery of my iPhone, the battery of my left, my right, and the case of my AirPods Pro 3. To do this, it's quite easy. Simply press anywhere on the home screen, long press where there's no app, and then you're going to press edit. You're going to see add widget, tap on this. You're going to have multiple options. In the search widget bar, you're going to type battery. Okay, you're going to get batteries, tap on this. And now you have the choice between a few widgets, depending which size you prefer or how it's displayed. You're going to choose the one you prefer, let's say this one. You're going to tap on add widget down below, and it will be added to your home screen. You'll be able to move it around and place it exactly where you want. If you want to delete it in the future, you just have to press the minus button and select remove. So that was the first way on how to always know how much battery is left in your AirPods Pro 3. The other way is to simply, every time you put them in the case and you open the case close to your iPhone, they will appear down below, and you're going to see the battery percentage being presented to you. And finally, another way is while you're wearing them in your ears, or if they are in the case with the lid open, go into the settings. Once you are in settings, press your AirPods Pro over here. They should appear on the top, and you're going to get the battery percentage right over here. There's a few options that I want to talk about regarding the battery of your AirPods Pro 3. So in this menu, if you go down and select battery, you're going to have two options: optimize charge limit. And as they said over here, AirPods can learn from your daily usage and determine when to charge to optimize limit and when to allow a full charge. This limit adapts to your daily usage and preserve your battery lifespan over time. So if you plan owning these for many years, I suggest you turn this on so the charging will adapt to your lifestyle and it will help preserve the battery. It also means that sometimes they will not fully charge when you connect them to a charger. And then you have charging notification, receive notification reminding you to charge your AirPods when the battery is low and when your AirPods have fully charged. So this is quite helpful as well. So you never forget to charge them. You also get a notification telling you to charge. And once they're charged on your charger, well, you'll get a notification as well that they're done charging and you can use them. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, take a moment and leave a comment down below. If you think I can improve on something, I want to know as well. So leave a comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.